And for the youth who are not present today, our special JMG specialists will be broadcasting this recording in their classrooms, so all youth are celebrated. This session will also be recorded for those that aren't able to make it. Without further ado, let's get this started. First, I would like to thank everyone that participated in our 2022 Picture Challenge and announce our prize winner. As a reminder, youth were challenged to partake in our selfie challenge with their JMG friends and classmates to be entered in a drawing for JMG swag. We've taken the names of everyone who participated in this challenge, and Amina is going to share her screen and run the prize wheel now.
Thank you, Saba. All right, and here we go. Yay, congratulations, Rashad.
Congratulations to our prize winner. And now I would like to introduce our next speaker, Molly Waller. Welcome, Molly.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? These are the reactions in the, yay, I see good.
Yay.
All right. My name is Molly Waller. I'm the Executive Director for Youth Solutions. We are the parent company for Jobs for Michigan's Graduates. And I wanted to first give a big thank you to our Youth Advisory Council members who have planned this very fun celebration, including Saba, beautiful introduction. I know you have more to say later. Natasha Razanka, Manny Mesh, and Christian Dunn. Thank you for your hard work and efforts. This is always a big highlight of the year. They've been planning this for weeks, and now let's keep going with the fun. There's a popular book that has been around for several years, and it's by one of my truly favorite authors for any age. And it is, of course, the graduation standard, Dr. Seuss's Oh, the Places You'll Go. If you're familiar with the book, wonderful. If you're not, I definitely encourage all of our graduates to read it. It is an uplifting and real positive viewpoint about this point in your life that you're at. And my favorite quote from it is this: "You have brains in your head and feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose." And to me, that's what the Jobs for Michigan's Graduates program is all about. It's about you finding what works for you, what post-secondary education career works for you. And we are here to support you in that journey. So while you're graduating, we know that's not the end of our relationship with you. So think about that. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. That is JMG, and it's really not a regular class or a program. Look at the quotes that were just shared of what you guys get out of this program. I love hearing some of the feedback, some of the highlights of field trips to Lansing, conversation with my specialist that changed my life, going to the CDC, presenting an award to my senator, and simply just being in Ms. Miller's class. Can't forget that one. To all of our specialists, you are impacting our youth in ways beyond measure. Those comments are accolades and beautiful tributes to each and every one of you, and thank you for what you do. Hey guys, we have 600 graduates completing their formal education. That gets a round of applause. And I know later on you're going to hear about ways to stay in touch through the Youth Advisory Council. So a big, huge congratulations to the class of 2022. And I have the honor of presenting the Youth of the Year for our out of school program, Samantha Finch. From day one, Samantha has been an engaged learner, taking to heart her JMG why, to be college, career, and life ready in all she does. Sam is working towards an associate's degree in surgical technology while completing her high school requirements in the UP. She wants to become a surgeon. She is also an active leader in her JMG, a career association, and is a strong advocate of increasing career exploration opportunities and removing transportation barriers. Samantha has driven an hour and a half on unpaved roads in the UP in the winter to get to her classes. She knows something about the barrier of transportation. She is a crusher of goals, a maximizer of resources, and an exceptional leader. Samantha could not be with us today, but she did record something and their words of encouragement. Please enjoy.
Hello, everyone. My name is Samantha Finch, and I am here on behalf of Jobs for Michigan Graduates to congratulate all of our 2022 grads. As Youth of the Year for out-of-school programs and a graduate myself, I know how hard we've all worked to make it here. We've fought to keep bettering ourselves, even though we have faced many challenges along the way. A global pandemic that led to virtual learning and less socialization could have stunted our growth, but we didn't let that get in our way. Some of us, including myself, have lost close friends to suicide these last few years. Unfortunately, these feelings were amplified by the pandemic and the stressors brought on by it. I'd like to take a moment of silence here to honor those whom we have lost. To anyone dealing with these feelings of hopelessness, anxiety, or just the turbulence of graduating, just know that there are other people who felt what you are feeling. You are not alone. Each and every one of you has a purpose. Each and every one of you was given the tools you need to succeed by participating in JMG. You learned how to work as a team, how to project confidence, and how to act in a professional manner. We as JMG members represent the next generation of workers. And as the next generation of workers, we will bring progress to our fields of expertise. We will be compensated fairly and treated equally. By using the tools we have gained during our time with Jobs for Michigan Graduates, we can make this happen. So go out there, make your own path in life. Seize the day, every day. Congratulations, 2022 JMG grads.
Yeah, Vikshant, I love the heart. That's great. Wow, what a beautiful message. Samantha, you are really, really exceptional. Congratulations on earning your Youth of the Year title. And now I would like to introduce our other Youth of the Year for the multi-year program, Iris Cortez. Iris has been an active member of the JMG program since her sophomore year in high school. And she was serving as treasurer and this year as president of her career association. Samantha mentioned the pandemic, and definitely during the pandemic, Iris was instrumental in encouraging her peers to participate in JMG service projects, was the head of 2 local blood drives, organized a fundraiser, raised money to buy Christmas presents, sold hot chocolate before school started in the morning, and the list goes on and on. When she isn't organizing service projects or hosting meetings, she works full-time at a local restaurant and goes to school. She is a hard worker, a great leader, and most undoubtedly someone who blooms where she is planted. And I love that phrase. Welcome to our event, and we cannot wait to hear from you as well. Iris?
I'd like to start off by saying congratulations.
Can you hear us okay?
Could be louder.
Could be louder. Okay, come up closer to this too so they can see your beautiful face. There we go. Sorry, we didn't get a chance to test our technology.
All good.
Louder, honey.
I would like to start off by saying congratulations to the graduating class of 2022. You have made it to this special day with a humongous amount of support from your family, friends, and teachers. These past 2 years have been very difficult for so many people. And as students, we felt these difficulties in many ways. Even though we have went through difficult times, they help prove that we are able to accomplish anything we might face in life. Now look at us. We have made it to a very important step in our life journey, graduation. This is where we have to make one of the most important decisions that will decide the next chapter in our lives. We will all have different decisions, and our unique decisions will lead each and every one of us to an amazing path in life. Whether you decide to further your education or go into the workforce, remember the support groups and past decisions have led you to this very exciting step in your life. One of the biggest support groups were the amazing teachers. The department of the teachers that I would love to greatly thank for their support are the amazing JMG teachers. They have helped a huge amount of students further their education or start in the workforce that they have chosen. I want to wish the class of 2022 all the best in their future endeavors. You have a support system through JMG, and I can't wait to see where everyone ends up. You are the leaders of the future. Go out and do amazing things.
Thank you so much, Aris, and congratulations on earning the JMG Youth of the Year title. Now, I have the honor of introducing our guest speaker for today's event. As a member of the Youth Advisory Council, we discussed who we thought would be an impactful speaker to speak to us, and one person that stood out was Psyche Terry. Psyche Terry, beauty boss and beauty queen, most recently crowned America's Most Beautiful 2022 Mrs. Texas, is a fashion and beauty expert and a co-founder and CEO of UI Global Brands, a global manufacturer and nationwide marketer of consumer products with its keystone clean beauty brand, Urban Hydration. A seasoned executive, creative thought leader, and advocate for education, Psyche now funds scholarship programs for students majoring in business at Western Michigan University's Hayward College of Business. She also sits on the board of directors for both the Boys and Girls Club of Collin County and the WMU Alumni Association Board. She has been honored as Woman of the Year, Economic Empowerer of the Year, Outstanding Young Alumni, and Philanthropist of the Year, as well as being featured in Good Morning America, USA Today, The Wall Street Journal, The Steve Harvey Show, ESPN, and Fox News. We are so excited and grateful that Mrs. Terry was kind enough to join us today, and I'm excited to introduce her now. Welcome, Psyche Terry.
Hello, thank you. Are you able to see and hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I see me now. Okay, I wasn't sure. Well, thank you so very much for joining me. And really, I'm just an honor to have the opportunity to join each of you. First and foremost, congratulations. Congratulations to each of you. I am so proud of the work that you've done and to hear that you've gone through even more just really concerning things throughout the pandemic and just to really press through. I mean, to me, you're already superstars, and just listening to the introduction, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I need to share my superstar story with you so that you can understand why I believe you're already also superstars yourselves. I mean, first off, graduating high school is one of the most important things, in my opinion, one could ever do. And I am very honored to have the opportunity to speak to you today about just what really crossed my mind every time I thought in my last period of 12th grade was, okay, what now? Now what? And graduates, JMG graduates, I am here to not just ask that question, now what? Because I'm sure, am I right? Raise your hand. Are you hearing now what a lot? You know, like, now what are you gonna do? And it's like, oh my gosh. So I'm here to not just ask you now what, but yes, I am going to help you answer the question, now what? So many people are going to ask you that, and I'm going to help you. Are you ready? Let's talk about how to answer now what. I'd like to truly just take apart the word what. And I think about, you know, really what does what mean and how can we break that apart? And for me, I want you to consider the W in what, remembering the W, the H, the A, and the T. And in the W of now what, I want you to just truly just wonder. Just choose to wonder. When I was in 12th grade, I would have never thought that I would have the opportunity to be a mom of 3 kids and to be a wife of now 18 years and to have a beauty business that sells to thousands of stores across the country, and even more to do my best to walk in the footsteps of a woman that I think is so amazing, and that's Oprah Winfrey. I've worked so hard to have my own talk show, to have fun during the day with my team at work, as well as help build wells in Kenya. And hopefully I'll even get a chance to, I don't know, maybe I'll have a school in Africa as well. I wondered if I could ever do some of those same things that Oprah Winfrey had done. I'd like for you to take a minute, now that you've heard my wonder and how I got here by just wondering, close your eyes, everybody, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Close them, I see that. Okay, close, okay, all right, here we go. Close your eyes, close them with me. Think to yourself, what makes you go wow? What makes you go, oh my goodness, how in the whole world did that person get there? Or how did that car get made? Or man, that car is so beautiful. Who created that thought? You know, you think about Teslas or Nicki Minaj, or you think really, how did they get there? What a wonder. But each of us has a different set of wonder in our spirits. It could be, wow, who created that beautiful garden at this place that gives me peace when I need to get a break? Or who's the person that's in charge of this school that, that I just graduated from? Who is the person that did anything that makes me go, wow? Let's think about that. That's how I chose this path. Keep your eyes closed. My question for your now what is truly, who cares about the world? Who cares about the graduate next to you? We're going to care about ourselves, and we're going to wonder, what in the world makes me go, wow? And then we drill back out of what makes us go, wow. And then we start to execute on that wow. Okay, open your eyes. So one of the things, that when people are like, now what? I want you right away thinking, not really the tactical of now what, which let me tell you, my tactical was I graduated Benton Harbor High School in Michigan, and I went to college at Western Michigan University. And my most interesting thing is when I graduated college at Western Michigan University, I came home expecting to get right back to my bedroom, and my bedroom was filled up with sewing utensils, sewing tools. There was no bed for me. Y'all, I had to sleep on the couch. And I thought to myself, never, ever again, this can't happen. I've got to figure out what's next for me. I had to figure out my what. My now what? Now that I've graduated high school, now I've graduated college, what do I go do? I want you to empower yourself with the thought of wondering, not just whatever other people say. Well, now you got to go get this. Now you got to go to college. Now you got to go get married. Now you got to go have kids. Now you got to go have a career. No, stop. The fun of where you are is, what wonder would you love to consider? And then drill back into, well, how did that wonder take place? Because that's the one thing that gets me excited. Consider what gets you excited. For me, what got me excited truly was beauty products. Making my hair pretty, making my skin pretty. And I did that with oatmeal and potato spuds at home. I'd make smoothies and try to make people eat them. I had friends over to try to get them to eat anything that I made. I love food, I love fashion, and I love beauty products. I had no idea that I'd end up doing that. But I was willing to wonder. So I just ask you to wonder with me. What's your wonder? What beyond, what you can actually accomplish? Because who cares what you can accomplish? Let's first start with, what is my wonder? After we go past wonder, our eyes are open. The next part of what for me and now what, y'all, is what I have made my mantra for 2022. And that is to have fun. Yeah, have fun. You did it. You did the hard work. Boy, you went through classes, tests, and everything else. Graduates of JMG, you are done. Now have some fun. Enjoy the rest of this week, the rest of this month, and the rest of this year. Unfortunately, I had the opportunity to hear one of your stellar graduates share that you all have seen loss. You've seen loss in friends, and there even is some opportunity for you to have considered or even have just a heartfelt sadness over what we've gone through as a community. What I like for you to do is definitely address that sadness, but have fun. I mean, that's how I'm addressing everything that I went through in 2021. I was so tired of being stuck at home and not being able to get out and do different things that I normally would do, or see people or interact the way I normally would. So I made a mantra for 2022. What do I like to do? And guess what? I liked skating when I was in 12th grade. I decided, yes, 40-year-old me, I am getting out. I am going roller skating. I'm skating. I'm going to dance. I'm going to have fun with sports. And I went from my wonder to, I wonder how the WNBA gets involved with small businesses like myself. I wondered that years and years ago. Guys, this year, actually this Saturday, I get to be on the half court of the WNBA Dallas Wings in a 3-point shootout. Now, that wouldn't have taken place had I not wondered a few years ago. I wonder if it's possible for a little business like me, just wonder if it's possible. And then tying my wonder with, I just want to have some fun. I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to have fun. And boy, imagine my smiles, my laughter, my gut laughter when I probably brick that ball on I know it's not going to be good. And I intend to wear heels. So I know we're already in trouble, right? But it's going to be fun. And I'm going to shake off all of 2021, all of 2022, all of 2020, and I am going to live in the moment. So I encourage you today, while we're concerned about tomorrow, while we're concerned about, how do I pay for this? Or now I got to go do this. And now I got to go do that. Pause for a moment and consider the H in your now what. And that's, you deserve to have fun. And if it's not fun, reconsider it. I kid you not, reconsider it, because you're worth a smile, you're worth a giggle, and you're worth laughter that is embedded inside of you. And not only does it make you feel better, but it makes the people around you feel better. And I'll tell you, I love this thing that I like to call front row seaters. If you don't have front row seaters on your side, let me explain to you what they are. Those used to be called your fave five on your cell phone of who you would dial first. My front row seaters are people that are cheering me on, that are there to answer me when I have a question, that are there to cheer for my new products, or hopefully they'll be in the front row at this game when I bounce that ball. And even if it's good or bad, they're still pushing for me. Those are the people that we're willing to tell our all to. But those are people also that are going to say, where are we going to have some fun? So pick your front row seaters now. You need them, and you need them for the rest of your life. I like my 5 front row seaters. Consider them, choose them, and make sure they know how to have fun. But then also make sure that these are people of wonder also, right? Because it's tough when we're wondering, what else can I do? What else is out there? But you're connected with people that are blocked, that cannot see and don't want to see, and they do not understand why and how you are seeing and wondering so differently from everyone else. So we've got our what. We've got the W in our what, the wonder. We've got our let's have fun, because if you're not having fun, then really, what's the point? That's kind of my thing. And then I want you to be audacious. Be audacious and say, hey, WNBA on LinkedIn. A few weeks ago, I said, I really did. I wondered, what would it take for someone to work with Popeyes? And what does beauty care have to do with Popeyes anyway? I don't know. I like Popeyes. So I went to LinkedIn and I found someone, and I was audacious. And I said, hey, what would it take for me to work with you? Be audacious. If it's a job that you're interested in, if it's a person that you're interested in following, if it's a behavior, a lifestyle that you want to be like and look like, be audacious and get out there. Figure out a way to get that ticket. If you got to sleep, if you got to eat less than just to be there, do it. It's worth it. No. And there's only one other person in the world that's thinking quite like this. Well, that's you. So you get to be audacious for your own gift, for your own self. And quite frankly, who else is going to do it for you? Who else is going to wonder for you? Who else is going to have fun for you and make your insides tickled and excited? Who else is going to be audacious if you don't be audacious for yourself? I had a mentor tell me years ago, he said, his name was Robert Johnson. And Robert said, Psyche Terry, when you look in the mirror, who do you see? And I'm like, Robert, obviously me. And he's like, and that's who you care about. So I'm telling you, that's who I want you to be audaciously crazy for. Choose the stars, go after them, and follow through. Pick up that email, pick up that phone, send that tweet, send that text, go into those DMs and get involved with what it is you want. And let me tell you, in being audacious, you got to be willing to take, well, it's usually sometimes not now, or not today, or not this time. And that's okay as well. That's a part of being audacious, and also being okay with the no's. Because I've gotten a ton of no's, but for every no, for every 10 no's, every 20 no's, every 90 no's, there's at least that 100th yes. And that 100th yes is worth it, because I've been fighting and I've been pushing for what it is I want. I'm excited to get to this last part of the what, and that's the T. time. Take your time. Do not feel as though you need to rush into absolutely anything, because you've got to take time to wonder, what is it that I love? What makes me go, wow, I'm the only person that I care about. This is my time, my place. This is what I have to be concerned with. I get to be happy. I get to choose to be happy. It's a choice for me, and I'm after it. I'm tired of being sad. I mean, if it's not fun, what's the point anyway? And then, of course, being audacious, just saying, why not? I mean, what else is there to lose? Well, a ton if you don't do it. But here's the tea. When I think about meeting my college boyfriend, who's now my husband of 18 years, and I think about us wanting to have children, and I had gained, y'all, a lot of weight and stress. And I was so sad when the doctor told me, based on my height and based on my weight, I wouldn't have kids. It was one of the most toughest conversations I've ever had to have. It was heart-wrenching. They said that I was too short and too wide for my height to deliver a baby. So I thought, well, my wonder was I wanted a baby, and I wanted this, and I felt like it would make me happy. I was audacious enough to say, well, what do I have to stop or change in order to make myself take advantage of having this new life of being a new mom? I remember celebrating this time, taking my time. Take time and taking time, I want you to understand, is a different take time than taking time. I took time in my hand to celebrate when I finally got pregnant. And when we talk about time, we think about the celebrations, and that celebration of, Vaughn, I'm pregnant. Oh my God. Guys, I had orange juice, I had muffin buns, and I had balloons. And I woke him up, Vaughn, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And he's like, what? I said, I'm pregnant. And we screamed and we yelled and we were so excited because he knew I wondered. He knew that I wanted that. He knew that it would make me happy. So we celebrated the beginning. We celebrated my now 11-year-old baby boy who's about to graduate elementary himself. Now, let me tell you, in that time, a part of that time was when doctors said, well, now that you're pregnant, you probably won't have him because your tummy is now too tiny. Your tummy can't handle him. He's probably going to die. You're probably going to die too. Just want you to know, this is not looking good for you. You just shouldn't have gotten pregnant. But I wondered, and I wanted to celebrate time. I wanted to celebrate time with him. I wanted to take my time. So I continue to pray, I continue to press forward, and I continue to believe, and I continue to be audacious to say, I am going to be a mom. I don't care what anyone says. He's 11 and he's one of 3 now. So I share that with you because we love to celebrate the beginning of time. And then we have celebrations of, wow, that was such a great life at the end of time. But what I'm here to talk to you about in taking your time is that dash in the middle. When I realized that, yes, we celebrate the beginning and yes, we celebrate the end, but do we talk about the middle enough? In the middle of that dash is where you get to live and make a difference. I implore you today to get out on those skinny branches, be audacious, don't take no for an answer. And if you get no, just continue to go because you'll get that 100th yes, and it will mean everything for all the no's that you didn't get. Enjoy and choose happy because you deserve to be happy. And more than anything, didn't you just enjoy wondering what it would be like? So in that block of time that we're going to take, choose your dash wisely. Thank you so much for having me today. Thank you for allowing me to share what gets me up in the morning, and that's having fun. And that is taking control of my dash, the dash between the beginning and the end, taking my time seriously here. I implore you to take your time. Take it, y'all. After today, have fun with it. Be audacious, wonder, and choose what is fun for you to do for the rest of your life. And then when someone says, now what? Don't answer right away. They'll wonder why your eyes are closed. They'll wonder why you're smiling. They'll wonder why you're taking your time. Be audacious and say, oh, just you wait. Thank you all so much for having me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Terry, for that moving speech and for joining us here today.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And now I would like to introduce my fellow Youth Advisory Council member, Christian Dunn, to talk about the Alumni Network and the Youth Advisory Council.
Hello, everyone. First, I would like to say congratulations on graduating. Even though you've graduated, you always will be a part of JMG and Youth Solutions family, and you can continue staying connected through our JMG Alumni Network, which we launched this past year. So to all of our graduating seniors, stay connected. Simply join our JMG Alumni Network Facebook group to unlock opportunities to network and participate in fun and rewarding activities. And if you join by June 10th, you will be entered into a drawing for a laptop. Jobs for Michigan's Graduates has impacted my life in such a powerful way. I've been given a platform to speak on issues I care about, such as youth mental health and civic engagement. One big part of my journey with Youth Solutions and JMG is the Youth Advisory Council. As a member of the Youth Advisory Council, I have benefited in so many ways, like attending legislative days, being a panelist on Coffee with a Purpose events, and being able to plan events like today's graduation. Other benefits of joining the Alumni Network include staying connected and engaged with the organization and other alumni, expanding professional networks, receiving access to job opportunities and resources post-graduation, supporting each other, celebrating accomplishments and achievements, offering guidance, building leadership and mentorship skills, and being able to give back to youth. I also want to take time to talk about another way to stay connected and involved in the Youth Solutions, and that is the Youth Advisory Council. The Youth Advisory Council is a group of emerging leaders who are passionate about the Jobs for Michigan Graduates programming and want to help carry out the purpose of inspiring and connecting youth to achieve a future beyond imagination. Becoming a member of the Youth Advisory Council means being a leader, a supporter, and an advocate of the JMG program and fellow JMG students and friends. There are so many benefits to joining, such as networking with other JMG leaders statewide, professional development opportunities and resume builders, increasing skills in leadership, interpersonal relationships, decision-making, and public speaking through opportunities like Coffee with a Purpose, planning the annual graduation celebration, and working closely with the Youth Solutions staff on special projects. This year, we helped to plan and participate in Make a Difference Month, where we plan community service opportunities throughout the month of November, including Clean Up Your Community, Make a Difference Week, Veterans Day, and Kindness Week. Along with the Alumni Network, we also planned and hosted the Career Confident Youth, a virtual and professional development training featuring networking opportunities with JMG youth across the state and leadership sessions designed to help build confidence.
Hi, everybody. I'm Natasha. I'm another JMG alumni and a member of the Youth Advisory Council. And I recently had the chance to volunteer at this year's Career Development Conference alongside 6 other members of the Alumni Network. We had an absolutely amazing time getting to see our specialists, networking with other youth in the program, getting to know fellow alumni better, and getting to know the Youth Solutions staff as well a little bit better. The Youth Solutions team also threw the alumni volunteers an honorary dinner the night before, where we had the opportunity to meet the Youth Solutions team in person. There will be many fun opportunities to participate in like this in the future. So you should all consider joining, and we are so excited to welcome you all as the newest members of the Youth Solutions Alumni Network.
Before we close out with our final prize drawings, I would like to give an opportunity to introduce Barb Anderson, the Youth Solutions Board Chair, and invite her to say a few words to our graduates. Welcome, Barb, and thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you, Saba. This was a wonderful graduation celebration. I'm grateful to be invited and involved in Youth Solutions and especially the Jobs for Michigan Graduates program. And I just have one short message. I was inspired by our speaker, Psyche Terry, and as you are all figuring out what your what is as you're launching into the next phase of your life, please remember that your specialists and the staff at Youth Solutions, the board of Youth Solutions, and all the members of JMG want to stay involved with you. So please stay in touch. Listen to Christian and join the Alumni Network and Youth Advisory Council. We want to hear from you in the future. So thank you for including me, and enjoy the rest of your day, week, month, and years to come.
Thank you so much, Barb. And now we will announce our final prize drawing winners. First for swag, and then our big prize, a laptop.
Great. Thank you so much, Saba. So anyone, any 2022 graduates on the call, if you don't see your name on the list on the prize wheel, please go ahead and drop them in the chat right now. Any specialists, if you have any 2022 graduates that are on the call as well that don't appear on the list, please drop them in the chat so I can make sure to grab everybody. All right. Well, if that's everyone, I'll go ahead and do our first drawing to win some swag. There's one more person. All right, is that everybody? Perfect. And our swag winner is congratulations. All right, and our final winner of a laptop is congratulations.
Congratulations to our winners. If you were one of our prize winners today, Kelsey Lee Master will be reaching out to you to get your information for mailing out the prize drawings. And with that, we have come to the end of our graduation celebration. I would like to thank the Youth Advisory Council for helping plan this event, and a big thank you to everyone that participated in the social media challenge, shared this event with your friends, and participated today. We wish you the best of luck as you move forward in the next chapter of your life. Do not forget to stay connected, and congratulations, everyone. And thank you so much, Psyche Terry, for your wonderful speech today.
Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations.